Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 38 of this Let's Play series and we are on Ike where we left off. As you can see, I figured out that you're supposed to press L to turn the Kerbal's lights on and off. This doesn't work. They should really fix that, but there is our flag all illuminated next to our ship. So we've done all the science I know to do on Ike. I mean, I don't think there's any biomes on Ike. Maybe there is, but it definitely looks like there should be because this area is very different from this area. But it just said Ike, didn't it? Review report. Yes, just Ike's surface. So they haven't added real biomes to this yet. But no worries, we don't care. We're just happy to be here. And now we will be happy to return home if we have the fuel for it. Not going to try to go to Duna for a very good reason, in that I am almost certain I would be... Oops. Gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. But I'm almost certain I would be unable to do much there. Like, for one thing, I'd have to transmit stuff to do it again, or wait for a recovery team to be sent, which would invalidate the entire point. And where's the entrance to this? There it is. But also, I'm not even sure they could get back in orbit, to be perfectly honest. With the very limited... Oh, can't view it yet, but... Let's bonk into here, grab on board. There we go, we put his EVA report and surface sample in there. But yeah, with only this much fuel, and we're probably going to use like 200, 300 just getting into Ike's orbit. And then it would probably... Well, maybe also getting over there would include that 300-ish. Because you can get there pretty efficiently, let me tell you, but you have to slow down because it's not going to slow down enough with even the parachutes. And by the time we got on the surface, we'd probably be under 1,000 fuel. Plus, with the atmosphere and the heavier gravity, I'm just not certain that this ship would be able to get back into orbit, which would be the only way that would be even worth doing that mission. But anyway, I'm actually going to review stored data. Yes, I can transmit this for full science, so I might as well. I'll keep that one. There we go, 64 science, just from an EVA report. We did the crew report, right? And already... No? Well, good thing I checked. Unless it's broken and gives me unlimited... No. Okay. Well, that's that. Let's double check all of our instruments. I might have forgotten to do the seismic. Or I forgot to do all of them. It's looking that way. Okay, that's gravioli, I think that was. Temperature. Temperature actually works. I don't get what you could possibly need to do to temperature data to where you'd lose it in transmitting, but apparently you do. Seismic. Keep it. Same with seismic. I mean, this is just numbers. Why would you lose it in the transmission? We've already done one of these. I'm guessing I did that one in space, though. That would have been terrible if I'd left without doing any of the science. Hilarious, but terrible. So that's all of them. We don't have an atmosphere. I didn't bring anything else with me. We do have this. We could bring an asteroid in on the way back. That would actually be hilarious, but we don't have the fuel for it. Anyway, so that's that. We now have all of the data that we could possibly hope to get. So let's just lift off, I guess. We want to go on the 90. So let's lift off slow and rotate. There's the 90. Because we want to fix our orbit to not be a polar orbit like we had before. Then once we do that, we just do that. And honestly, we need to watch from here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That is nothing. But still, we're using up a good percentage of our fuel. Because while it might be barely any effort, we only had a small amount of fuel to begin with. Okay, sorry about that cut. I noticed my microphone bar going weird, and things were sounding quite weird. I checked the recording, so I had to cut some out. But let's slow down time. First of all, we need to do a burn. But like I was saying, yeah, I've only sent Kerbals to Moon, Minmus, Ike, and maybe Duna. I've sent robots definitely to Duna, as well as Lathe and Eve, which is... Lathe was a nice mission. I'm happy I made that, because that's a cool place, cool moon. But I would like to go to more places soon. I definitely am glad that I sent Bill, Jebediah, and Bob to Ike. Hopefully they have the fuel to get back, because... it's not the best looking. And I do apologize if you start to hear weird bzz, kind of Morse codey noises. My headset is... Oh man, it looked like it almost did it right then. I hope not. I really hope not. But yeah, it's the static issue. I guess that's what it does now that I've switched it to mono. It just kind of goes bzzz. I can't even make the noise. Hopefully you guys don't have to hear it. Hopefully I can get a replacement soon. Anyway, though, enough about that. So how do you get back from a moon around a planet the most efficiently? So there's good old Kerbin. We need to get out into orbit. Well, first off, so you just speed up, say to right there, and find the best point for leaving Ike, where the line gets the longest. Okay, it's not quite far. Oops. Not quite far enough to tell right there. But see, that's how we could go to Duna if we decide to go to Duna. You just do that, and then you rotate it around, and at some point it would probably go in the atmosphere. Wow, look at that. Hey, look at that. Okay. So the question is, how much can we pull off of our momentum while still doing that? Let's zoom out a bit so we can better. We can't have it going back into orbit, so I think that'll do it. That's not much fuel there. Let's go ahead and do this. Now I'm kind of worried that the microphone did that noise in another episode and I didn't notice, because I don't always watch the sound. Anyway, 3 minutes, 1 second burn, but we're not going to be at full power. So really, let's just do it at 30 seconds. Not going to take a minute to do or whatever, but whatever. Like I've said before, accuracy isn't all that important all the time. Only sometimes. And there we go. Okay. Little too much power on that, but it doesn't matter. Then from there we'll be able to plan our return to Kerbin, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Well, here's good old Ike. Say goodbye, Ike. We'll probably never visit you again. Ever. Or we might, if they ever add biomes. Who knows? I might get in a mood to put rovers on everything, too, because I like having rovers, not because they're any real use, aside from if they add biomes, of course, then it could do maybe some science, but I kind of like the idea of just leaving behind a robot that can move around in case you ever want to look at the planet, because I don't want to leave Kerbals behind. That's just cruel and unusual, but a robot doesn't care. That is my reasoning, so we might... Once I unlock all the parts, I might build a nice little rover. Or maybe we'll get lucky and they'll do an update to rovers at some point and add some better parts. Because right now, building rovers is a pain. Pain in the butt. They have that rover cube and putting stuff on it is just so annoying. And you can't put more than one together. You can't have 2 rover cubes next to each other or something. It's very annoying. Not even close to ideal. Anyway, we're going really slow for some reason. I'm in a slow, talky mood. But let's get out of here. We got a Ike Eclipse. Okay, now isn't that really weird looking? It looks like Ike is bigger than Duna. I kind of like that. That is an entertaining concept. Because you have no sense of distance. It really does. It looks like Duna orbits Ike. Or it's a binary system. I don't know. And now we got a Duna eclipse. So long, guys. Now, oh wow, that was neat. Ike eclipsed Duna right after Duna eclipsed the sun. So long, guys. We're going out to orbit, though. Goodbye. Warp speed. And now you can tell the size difference. Okay, so now we are in orbit. Question is, what is the best way to get back, and how much fuel is it going to take? Right now, whoa. Okay, I clicked something weird. Right now, we are going way slower. And that's going to pose a big issue for figuring out exactly where to come in on this. I mean, it'd be nice if we could get an encounter, but obviously that's not happening here. Wait. Sun periapsis, but why is it green? It wasn't green before. Was it? Oh, it's changing. What is going on there? Am I getting a new encounter with them? I am. Oh, okay. That was a bit confusing, but I figured it out. We might need to slow it down a bit more, actually. Okay. Wait. I see an encounter. Okay, we have our position. Another year in space for poor guys, and then even more until we get to the encounter. After that, holy cow, these guys are in for a treat. They get to spend so much time in space being weightless. Yeah. Okay, guys, well, buckle in, go to sleep or something, pull up a book, because you are about to spend 291 days, 5 hours, and some minutes doing absolutely nothing as you move ever so slowly further away from Duna. Somehow, it seems like actually Duna should be catching back up, which would not be good. I really hope we have enough fuel. This might use up all of our fuel, which is not going to be good. But regardless, we will be a lot closer than going all the way to Duna. So maybe it'll be okay if I can learn how to rendezvous better. The only problem is when you're rendezvousing with a orbit that lasts for over a year, you kinda don't want to make any mistakes, and I am prone to making mistakes. It's less than ideal. Okay, so here we come. We're 50 days out, 40 days, 30 days, 20 days, 15 days. Let's slow down. I think we're going to have to be extremely precise on this. Beyond precise. We do not want to be off by a single meter, because that was a long shot having this encounter at all. I guess I should have had it set as my target. That might have helped, actually. No, wait, not atom maneuver. I want to set it... Oh, it's not over there right now. Set as target. Okay. Yeah, because we have an ascending node. We could try to fix that. Oh, gosh. I didn't mean to. Your scroll wheel does stuff now, and it's very easy to accidentally do stuff. Okay, what is that? 0, 0. Yeah, that might help. Might. It doesn't really matter. We still got the encounter, and that is what matters. Let's go find the blue thing. We're slowing down, so it's probably going to be on the opposite side. Let's just turn that off, and heck, let's physics warp and rotate around. Blue thing. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's turn the time warp off. Physics warp. There is a difference. Because time warp stops rotation. Physics warp doesn't. But physics warp can only go to 4x. it's not particularly useful. It's saying it's a 14-second burn. That is not very exciting to me because that Ike burn wasn't very long, and that got us down from like 1,400 to what we are at now. Man. I have a bad feeling that these guys are going to be stranded in space for decades. Very many decades. Poor guys. Oh well. Think that's close enough? Let's get a little closer. I mean, there's no reason not to. Closer, closer, closer. You know what? Let's F5. Why not? We're in a decent orbit. Okay. And now we're in position. Let's make sure we're as on the dot as possible and then accelerate. Look at our fuel go down. It's quite loud, too. Don't run out of fuel, please. We need this encounter. Whoa. Do we have an encounter still? Crap. We went beyond it, didn't we? Okay, well, let's rotate around. We have fuel still. This is very good. Because as long as we can get in the encounter and even slow down a tiny bit, I think we can do this. Or we might go for, once we get closer, we might try to tweak the orbit to go under, like under 40,000. That would be ideal. But for now, I want to get us back in. Let's turn RCS on and just H. Look at that, bringing our separation down. Come on, come on. Encounter, not separation. We want an encounter. Holy crap. Apparently I was farther away than I thought. Okay, be very, very careful with the engines. There we go. Okay, now let's just carefully work this down until it stops going down. Because the closer we are, the better. Because it will mean less tweaking later on when we want to try to get in orbit. Right. Periapsis. Okay, it went back up. So that's it then. That's all for now. Our descending node is fine. So then what we want to do is we want to stay on the blue one, not on the purple one. Let's see, what does slowing down there do? 6? Where did it go? 4? Things are going kind of crazy. Where did the good periapsis go? 3? Is that after another orbit? I hope not. Where is the good one? 3 again. 3, 3, 7. Let's leave that. Let's go. We're going to F5 because we're on an encounter. If nothing else, we can always do my patented, insane eject the Kerbals and try to rescue them that way and then go for the ship later routine. Which would be okay, I guess. Let's go to full speed ahead. These guys have been out here for a while. Having fun, but yeah. I'm really enjoying this mission, though. I mean, it's not all that exciting, you could say. But, yeah. DTO lander landed. Yeah. I guess that's the lander. I have a lander on Duna. It's not a flag, because it's a flag. That means I sent a Kerbal and forgot about it. Which I'd be okay with that. I forget things all the time. Won't be long until I forget entire missions, not just bits and pieces of what they were. Okay, let's get forward here. Okay. 3 hours. It seemed like it jumped from 1 day to 3 hours really fast. A lot faster than it should have. Oh well. Come on, let's get down. This is basically the best thing. Wait. Lights off. How are we not getting any power? I mean, we're getting some power, just not much. Let's turn RCS off. I don't know if that saves any power. It might. Let's see, we are 1 hour out. Maybe rotating to face the correct direction will get us more in sunlight. Right, pressing the wrong keys there. Oh well. I think this is helping. No, it's not. We are really out of power right now. I mean, there's one of our solar panels. It is in direct sunlight, but it's not really doing anything. What is the deal here? Oh, it's the rotating that's running out of our power. Let's just turn SAS off then. We can gain power while we float through space. Aimlessly. And then we will use time warp to stop us. Turn that back on. That's fine. Okay. We're 1 hour out from our most vital mission yet, which is fixing this orbit to not be so crappy. Okay, let's tweak our positioning and time warp it up. Gotta be very careful. We do not have any room for mistakes at all. Like, that power thing could have cost us the maneuver. We might have had to wait until we got around the sun more. Anyway, 7 minutes. Let's, oh man. Gotta be very precise on this one, I believe. So we'll try to get it under 1 minute. There we go. Okay, okay. And try to get precisely on the middle, and then precisely do a very tiny burn. And watch, and watch, and watch. And things went a bit crazy. And... oh, we went way too far. But we have no way to undo it, so whatever. Still, our periapsis is 3.5 million. That is a distinct improvement. And our future orbit would be very crazy if we were to leave things like this. So let's see, what can we do to our periapsis here? I don't even know. Doesn't really seem like I can do anything to it. Maybe it's not that that's the problem. No, that doesn't seem to be fixing anything. Maybe I can just leave it like this. Let's hit F5 and just go in, and let's see how much our fuel can slow us down. Now, one thing I do not want is to get stuck in Kerbin orbit and have to do another rendezvous. That is not going to be fun. Of course, it's more fun than doing a rendezvous out here, but still. I much rather rendezvous with things that have giant gravity, like planets and moons, than with little ships that are very annoying. Here we go. Can we see Kerbin from here? Should be to our left, maybe? No, to our right. Kerbin, where are you? Nowhere. Ah, well. Let's get closer. We're still really far away, actually. It'd be up into the sunwards that way direction. Right, okay. We should be able to see it by now, right? Oh, holy cow. That is a bit more extreme than I expected. So, theoretically, just slowing down right now should do it. Right? That should push that down, in theory, because we're being pulled towards the planet. And we don't want to be pulled towards the planet. Yes, that is pulling that down. Will it pull it down enough? It wants to pull us down enough. But can it... oh, crap. What just happened there? We ran out of fuel. And we are coming in like an asteroid. 600,000 meters. Okay, so efficiency might be an issue here. We might need a bit more efficiency. We almost got into orbit, too. F9, F9. Okay, first question is, what can we do from out here to make things even remotely easier. Because if there's any time to change things, I think maybe I need to get a bit closer. So let's do that. Let's time warp in, because it's just too hard to be precise from this distance, and we don't need to change much. We got really close to the atmosphere. We do have to get really low in the atmosphere, though. Just getting under 60,000 would not do it. Not even 50,000, probably. Okay, so currently, our periapsis will be 3.5 something. What does that do? That does nothing. 3.5. What is that doing? It's making everything worse, isn't it? Okay, let's speed things up then. How can you tell which one is which? I guess the one that is which is the one that's worse. Yeah. Okay. What about... Oh, there, that's better. Can we tweak that a bit? To 800. Tweak a little more. 2799. 2795. Oh, okay. And we made things a lot worse now. Let's figure out that spot again. That was right around here. Just using my scroll wheel to do some precision editing here. 2907. We got down to 2800 last time. That is the goal. 2899. 2870. I think it was around when that green one connected. 2839. 2830. 2800. So one more. Didn't seem to do anything. One more after that. Nothing. That's not doing anything. 2797. 2796. 2795. I think we're getting diminishing returns here. Let's go back up to this one. Yes. Okay, so how much of a burn is that? 7.2 milliseconds. That, milliseconds, meters per second. Whatever. I know what I'm doing. I know units of measure and stuff. Don't question me. Don't question my scienciness. Okay. So, 4 days. And going down... I think this is going to work. Let's F5. That's how certain I am it's going to work. I'm willing to stake my F5 on it. Man, I hate coughing, but at least I mute. Okay. In we come for a very precise maneuver here. We're in position. Let's get under 1 minute. Oh wow, that's weird looking. Interesting, but weird looking. Might be a bit of a long episode. I want to get landed and get the science. So that is what we will do. We'll get landed and get the science. Gosh, there's really nothing else I can do. Dang it. Oh well. So what's our periapsis? That's good enough. That's a lot better than what we had before. Let's go ahead and F5. I don't care. So then the question is, can I get even closer? Let's just go ahead and get actually closer. I'm sick of being out here from a distance, unable to see anything. There we go. Okay. This is what you have to do when you're low on fuel. 2848. That's worse, isn't it? Yeah, we don't want worse. I think maybe that direction is the wrong direction to edit things. It's 177. Oh my god. We got this. 301. Okay, other way, other way. No? What happened here? We had it, and it left. Where is it? 1506. 3277. Can we just call a do-over? Yeah. Do-over. Right here. This way. 298. Little more. 307. Little less. Completely gone. Does that mean it's hitting the planet? Because that is something I could accept. Now see, this is what I mean about efficiency, though. We used up all of our fuel and didn't even get that close. And we're going to have almost all of our fuel still. Orbital mechanics. It's rocket science. And it's very complicated. There are people who have worked at NASA that learned more from KSP about orbital mechanics than they did from actually working there. Because unless you actually work on that stuff, this is some complicated things that you don't really need to understand for many other situations. Except Kerbal Space Program. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. We are moving fast. Or something. Something was fast. That was scary. Okay, guys, we do not want to mess this up. Let's not mess it up. Let's mess it up. Okay. 3, 2, 1, stop. Close. A little more, a little more, a little more. Let's get under 30 seconds. There we go. Okay. Okay, this one we have to be very careful because we don't have any RCS, so we have to be... There we go. It's very hard to do that last little bit, but we did it. And I think it should be fine now. I'm going to F5, but I think maybe we should be able to do this. So we F5'd. Let's go ahead and come into close Kerbin orbit. So here we are. Where is the good old planet? There it is, way over there. Very tiny. We're just barely in its sphere of influence. So it was slightly off. We're at 312. That was probably from the maneuver more than anything else. Not being quite accurate. We went the wrong way. We'll just slide around. No big deal. Just turn that off. Yes. We are going to return Ike people home. They are now Ike people, apparently. It's a word I said, and therefore it's true. Boom. That's a bit hacksy, but I love doing that. Anyway. So can we bring this low enough? Wait, it's actually going up. What? How does slowing down make it actually go up? How does that work? Maybe I need to get a bit closer? No, that couldn't be it. We haven't actually slowed our orbit down at all. Okay, there, now it's working. I don't know what the deal was before. But no, this is working. Okay. Let's say 30,000. Oh, we did it. We did it. Where is Kerbin? There it is. We can turn the lights back on. And let's go in. From this view. It's getting bigger. Whoa, it got bigger. And then it went. That glitch, not a big fan of that glitch. Oh my god, we have to redo it. Where did I F5? Please tell me I F5'd after the maneuver. Okay, good. Okay. So all we have to do is head back into the sphere of influence. There we go. We have to aim the opposite direction, which was the other way, wasn't it? It was on the blue side. Or was it not? Did I screw up again? No, I was right. Okay. At least we learned from one mistake. I really wish it would detect when you were going to get close and then skip. Their time warp feature needs a few additions, for sure. It needs to detect. It's certainly doable from a coding standpoint. That I can totally see ways to do these things. It's just they haven't done them yet. Probably would increase lag slightly. And people would complain. But going through planets and stuff, because your time warping is not very good. Anyway, let's try that again, but without the ridiculous time warp I did before. Maybe 1000x? That seems really slow, but I think it was the next one up that screwed everything up, because it seems slow now, but we accelerate in speed as we get closer. So maybe this will do. Let's turn the lights on again. And let's just, I wonder if there's anything we can do here, like a crew report. Oh, we're time warped. We can't do crew reports. Can't do any science while time warped. Okay, come on, closer. There's Moon, I believe. Minmus must be further out somewhere. Some people switch between calling it Moon and the Moon, and that is just weird. I try to always call it Moon, because that is the proper name for it. There is 2 moons, so it is not the Moon. Okay, now see how fast we were going? That is why we just skipped right through the atmosphere in time warp. It didn't even realize and jumped the warp down. But isn't this a great sight, Bill, Jeb, and Bob? I don't know how many years you actually spent in space, because I don't think this is right. I don't think it is, but it might be. But here we are. Where is our projected target path going? Okay, so if we're lucky, we will land on land, maybe? We are going so fast. We are going to get a light show when we hit the lower atmosphere, and I can only hope we actually slow down enough to stay in orbit. I'm pretty sure we will, because we are going very low. If I'd only gone to 40,000, we probably would have had a chance of actually ending up back in the sun orbit regardless. And that would have sucked. But if everything else fails, I do still have a small amount of fuel that I can use to slow down. Things seem kind of laggy to me, which is kind of weird. I don't know why that would be. Let me just... Sometimes the surface of Kerbin gets really laggy for some reason. I think maybe it's when you come in too fast and it has to load everything all at once. Let's turn SAS off, actually. We're facing the wrong way. Let's try to rotate around. You want to be facing away from the way you're heading. Holy crap, this lag. Okay, that's looking... Wait, no, we are facing the right way. Really? Okay, that's funny. I thought... Whoa! Did we just go out of orbit? No? Oh, we just went into orbit. Okay, we're already in orbit, so we're safe. And we're heading the opposite of the direction I thought we were, which is pretty funny. Wait, what? Are we already going out of orbit? Huh. Something's weird here. 'Cause the, it's acting like I'm heading up. But I'm heading down. The fire was coming from that way. I don't know. I don't know. But everything else indicates that we are going down quite rapidly as our own little fireball. We are very lucky that Kerbal Space Program does not have any atmosphere physics that would cause us any major issues, because I think that we might have melted some Kerbins otherwise. But yeah, return from Ike. These Kerbals have been on another planet's moon, and now they are coming back home with surface samples. What could it mean? Can we turn that off and actually face the way we're going? Seems to be working. Okay, let's actually... I think we need the SAS to help keep us on this position. Oh crap, things are going out of control. See, now it looks like we're actually falling because the flames are coming from the bottom. From towards the planet. That was weird before. I don't know what that was. But yay, we have nearly 4 years. We have slowed down. We are way out of orbit. Looks like we're going to hit the ocean. We almost got on land, but not quite. we'd have to stop right now and fall straight downwards, which is not really recommended when you're traveling over 1,000 meters per second. G-forces on that would not be fun, I'm imagining. They would be more explosive. Ooh, that's a nice glow there. Very pretty. I wish the ground would load. Oh man, wouldn't it suck if that glitch happened again where the ground doesn't load and you fall through it? That was weird. Anyway, we're slowing down now. I was really hoping we would land on land, but apparently not. It's really taking us a long time. Let's time warp. Let's turn SAS off now. Okay, we're slowing down now. Okay. Let's go ahead, and what I actually want to do is, oh gosh, get that in there. We're not going to land with this, but I just want to slow us down a bit before we separate everything out. Look at that, nothing is loading. We're landing on a giant blur. I'm very worried now. Things could go horribly wrong when we land. I mean, it's loading, it's the map view that we're seeing here. I mean, I could try leaving and coming back. Can't leave, probably. No. Last save, yeah. You can F5 in flight, you can't leave in flight, which makes sense because bad things would happen. Let's go ahead and detach. So long, useless thing. Oh god, no. No! Oh man. So much for this mission. Yep. Bill, Jebediah, and Bob coming in for an explosive landing in the ocean. The blur ocean of doom. What causes this? And how has it happened twice to me now? Is it a new glitch? I wonder if you can actually land this. Whoa. Can you actually land here and recover your vessel? That will be an interesting thing, because the big problem is you can't really see where the surface is. Oh, hey moon. Hey little dot that is either a star or Minmus. Interesting. This is not how I predicted the landing would go, but it's certainly interesting and time-consuming between the lag and the potential having to redo this entire thing situation that we have here. If I have to redo this, which things are looking that way, I will do most of it out of video. Okay, we're almost there. I'm going to guess that it's just at 0 meters that we're going to blow up or land on moon. Looks like we're landing on moon. This is really stupid. Time to blow up. Quick, go on EVA, Jebediah. You can do it. Oh. Okay. Jebediah, where are we? EVA report. Kerbin's water. How do we not have that? How do we not have the science for Kerbin's water? Wait, Kerbin's water, not Kerbin's oceans? Is that different? Okay, well, we got an EVA report. What about a crew report? We do have that from Kerbin's water. Anything else we can do? Barometer? No. We did it. We landed in the Ghost Ocean. Review data. Yeah, we'll keep that. Nothing else that is new, right? We got the temperature data. We got an EVA report. What about a surface sample? Jebediah, I call on you again to let go and swim. Surface sample. That has some scientific value. We'll keep it. Now this is weird. Swimming through space. Let's get away from the ship. It will actually look like he is swimming in space. That is awesome. That is the coolest thing ever. I want to have moon in the view. Yeah, look at that. That is awesome. Just swimming in space. Okay, let's get back. Time warp. Faster, man. Faster. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. Well, that was entertaining, but let's bring our Kerbals to the real Kerman and not the fake one. Recover vessel. Didn't I already have a surface sample? How did I not lose it? Can we store more than one? I don't know. Wow. 784 science. That is no small amount. That is a big amount. We got surface sample from Ike's surface, EVA report from Kerman's water, surface sample from water, temperature scan from surface, seismic scan from surface, gravity scan from surface, mystery goo from surface, recovery of vessel. And you also have to keep in mind I transmitted all of the data that we got the 100% for, so that was probably all the crew reports and EVA reports. So we can look, first let's look at the science archives. Go to Duna, Ike. Look at that. That is a lot of stuff. Looks like we missed one, didn't we? Oh, mystery goo. We didn't do a mystery goo in low space. 12 hidden. 11 hidden. Oh, I don't remember it doing that before. It actually tells you how many you don't have. So there's a total of 15 sciences you can do in any location, I guess. And then ones with atmosphere should have even more. 109 crew reports hidden. What? Let's look at Duna itself. Okay. Flying low, 6, 8. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things you can do. But our Ike situation has definitely improved. We got 15 science reports out of 209. That is a lot. That doesn't even seem possible. 100 out of 209. How is there 209 for each place? I don't know if that's accurate. Anyway, though, let's spend the science and then we'll end the episode. What do we want? Rover wheels? That is a possibility, but not really high on my list. I want this thing. Researched. But that is not all. We get something else as well. This could be useful. I've never used this, but it does sound very useful. It's a constant generator of power. 45 a minute. And that gives us another battery pack. So it's between that and something from this location. We could get the ion. Ooh, a gigantic solar array. I'll go for this. I'm interested in using that. And we have 120 science left over. We need 180 more to get our next bit, whatever that may be. So next episode we will play around with the new parts, probably, maybe make a new ship, and maybe we will go for, is it called Gilly? Eve's Moon? Maybe. And I might try to do some fancy stuff with that mission, but we'll see. Until then, this has been KaBob799. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to see more, like this video if you liked it, comment if you have anything to say, and I will see you in the next episode.